to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
He is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Now there's a fine ball. No way through. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
De Bruyne. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Havertz! Havertz! Goal! Brazil! The lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
He's having a shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Mbappe! McAllister is the team's great visionary. And they're quick to get it back. Gvardiol. Can he get it through? Shevchenko. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he's worked it through. That is a brilliant interception. Played out to the left flank. A slightly outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best.
Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And they've got rid. Knocks it into space. Havertz. And he shoots! Goal! Brazil! Into the lead once more. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And yes, it's him again. Brazil with the lead. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. And De Bruyne! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Gvardiol. Gvardiol unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's found a way through. Now that's well seen too. Tchouaméni, Serginho. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's picked his way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Alexander-Arnold. Good purposeful running this. That has not gone well. Now here's the delivery.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Not the most convincing of passes. McAllister. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's such... Oh, he's having a go! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nigeria are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Lovely pass. Just the keeper in his... Big chance! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Brazil now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Now it's Havertz. Now it's Yamal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's there to belt it away. And that signals the end of the first period. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter to bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 21, Shevchenko. Number 8, Alexander-Arnold. Coming on the field, number 4, Erling Haaland.
Down to business again.
Number 7, Messi.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably...
Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And a header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Tries to play it through. Havertz chasing after it. It's played through for him, and he's intervened well there. Not the most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That is good alertness. Vardiol is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Looking for a runner. Dink through. He's shifting. Yamal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Roberto Carlos. McAllister. Chance! He's got a goal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And that means just one thing, match ball. He's having a pop! No, just not quite.
Haaland just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Nigeria perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Yamal.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
Brazil palpably stronger, better, superior.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Threads one in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Mbappe. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Serginho. Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Goes for a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. And it's Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Havertz. Tchouaméni. And Serginho. Gvardiol. And it's Serginho. Tchouaméni. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? De Bruyne. That has been cut short. And it's been shipped out wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Adams succumbs to the pressure, and it's Serginho. And here's Mbappe.
Minutes has been indicated.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
everybody,
it might not
and
feel
welcome
like
to
that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now that looks a decent ball. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Now it's Yamal, nicely spread. He's had it taken off him. Both sides exercising caution for now. He's in a great position here. Gattuso. Now it's Neymar. Neymar making good progress. Great defending, strong and determined. He's on it, can he get away? And he thumps it clear. Totti. Totti going face to face with his great rival. Barella running with intent. Could be danger here. He's found a way through. Big chance! One-on-one! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is through here. Raul is flagged offside. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shot could be... Raul!
Raul really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Barella. Nigeria are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's got away. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. That's a decent clearance.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And they're back on the ball again. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. It's played through for him. Mbappe. It's run loose here.
Madrid definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice.
Oh no, this does not look good. He tries a shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Vardio. Great vision. Now it's Barella. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rijkaard. There could be trouble here. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Neymar in acres of space out wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Mbappe. He's through here. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Nigeria have themselves a chance from the spot. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
The major moment in the game. It's hit the upright. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Serginho. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Could move up a gear here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rijkaard makes the interception. And it's Gattuso. Played out wide. That's been slit through. Yamal crosses it in. And the keeper beats it away.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Crossed in again. He's having a pop! And he has kept it out somehow. And for the first half, that is that. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the story of the first half is dominated by the spot kick miss. It should have broken the deadlock, but here we are, and I think there's still plenty to play for.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Substitution for Nigeria, number 23.
So off we go again.
Coming on the field is
0-0,
number
and we're at the
22,
halfway point.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Totti.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Totti. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Some good work on the right flank here. And he's managed to get free. Lovely bit of skill. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Yamal, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Oh, super ball! He's found some space. They've got to be quick to recover this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, that's well spotted. Nigeria do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Nigeria can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Messi. And he's there to clear it. Gattuso. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Gets a good foot in there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh no, that was never going to make it. Tchouaméni, De Bruyne. Nigeria do have options available on the bench if they... Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim, it is not looking great at all.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made...
De Bruyne! But he's left disappointed. Now it's Gattuso, now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Neymar. And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga is onto this. It's a sweeping cross. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He has found the way through. Messi. Gattuso.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Silvestre is in a really good position out wide. Oh, what a mistake! There's the header! And that's a good finish. And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nigeria have got it back, and they'll have another go.
Nigeria really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Really fierce, close defending. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, off the bar! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Messi really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 11, De Bruyne. Number 2, Hakimi.
Vardiol is there, and he can pick it up.
Number 13, Ryan Cherki.
Mbappe, charge. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Thinks one through. That is a brilliant interception. Vardiol scooting forward. Nigeria have it back and can go again. Shot a goal! Oh, good finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And shoots! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And that's it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Brazil.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Cherki does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal. De Bruyne. To Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Good pressure, determined, intense. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Fernandes. Hazard. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, he's burst through. He's one-on-one. Tries a shot. Goal, Brazil! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Nigeria are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Chouameni, and it's Camavinga. Now it's Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Camavinga. Oh, Haaland! Oh, it's hit the post!
Nigeria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bruno Fernandes, very much a man of this moment. He has a look up. Look at... Goes for a shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Upamecano, Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Hazard. Distributed tidily. Yamal. Now it's Haaland.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Valverde, renowned for his long-range shooting. Played into space. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And they can counter here. Pinches it off him. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Hazard.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him...
Big chance! Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's found a way for chance! Bruno Fernandes, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's having a go! It's run loose, who's going to get there? De Bruyne. Lovely feet. Valverde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's shifting, and the finish! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Haaland. Cherki. Bruno Fernandes. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And here's Mbappe. Cherki. It's not an especially good pass, that.
There will be 1 minute
That's
at
a
a
cute
time.
ball. He's in a great position here. And he's being shifted off it. Bruno Fernandes. That is ended up in no man's land. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45
Please
minutes,
make sure
and we'll be
to
back
watch
with
the
the second
screen for an
very soon.
information bulletin from the regional police department. Substitution for Nigeria, number 15, Chouameni.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Is number 27,
Nigeria changed their
Serginho.
lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Nigeria come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Silvestre makes the interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
De Bruyne. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bruno Fernandes. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in! Must be! There's the shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Oh, what a mistake! He's having a shot!